that's not a racer but a trail rider, and even a beginner slash intermediate racer, I don't think you're going to be held back too much by the cross trainer, honestly. I really don't. I think this bike is very capable of going fast. Is it the best bike for it? No, probably not. But it's very capable. What's going on, guys? It is dusty here, and you may notice that I am on a Beta right now. And this is not my Beta. This is Swazique's Beta cross trainer that she is very graciously let me borrow for a little bit. Jay and I are going to go explore here a bit, and I broke my motorcycle, so she said I could ride her Beta, and I think this will be awesome. This will be an awesome test because I've ridden a lot of Betas for demos and such, but I've actually never ridden a Beta in Michigan trails. And this is probably not the best Beta for that, because it's a cross trainer which is a little bit small for me, and it's also lowered, I think, at least an inch, probably more, maybe an inch and a half. So it's very low. I just smacked my foot on a root, so I gotta be careful too, because the pegs are low, and it doesn't have a ton of suspension travel as a result. But honestly, so far I really like it, and I'm gonna keep riding it here. I'm probably gonna ride for maybe a little bit over an hour, and I'll let you guys know towards the end what I think, because the big question that we're trying to answer here is whether Beta cross trainer is a good bike for, you know, flowy, faster single track, because this is pretty fast single track. Following Jay on his ATM, and honestly I'm not really having too much trouble keeping up, so we'll keep riding and we'll see how it does. Is awesome. We're cruising pretty good. This is Rudy, very whoop single track. This is where I think it struggles a little bit. But honestly, it's not a massive difference between my gas DC and this. You gotta be a little bit more on your toes. You can't like just slam into stuff here. So you gotta work a little bit more. But the bike's definitely capable. And it's very stable. It doesn't kick you like some other bikes. And if you can keep the front end light and just kind of power over the whoops, it can actually do it. The chassis is really good on this bike. It is really good. I was just telling Jay, I'm pretty sure this is like, even in its lowered form, this is for sure I could win C-Class on this, and probably place pretty well in B-Class. Like, it's not, to somebody that's not a racer, but a trail rider, and even a beginner slash intermediate racer, I don't think you're going to be held back too much by the cross trainer, honestly. I really don't. I think this bike is very capable of going fast. Is it the best bike for it? No, probably not. But it's very capable. Seat sucks though. I don't even hear Jay. Hopefully he's just staying out of the dust. But yeah, this bike is awesome. It's it makes me wonder what I could do on a full-size Beta on a 300RR. Just everything here is so comfortable. Even though these levers are a little too low for me, for my personal preference, the brake is maybe a little too low, but everything's just really in the right place. Ergonomics wise, Betas are my favorite bikes that I've ridden, for sure. Even this cross trainer to me feels pretty damn good. So just as a A-B comparison, I'm now riding Jay's KTM 250 XCW, and Jay's riding the Beta back. So, and I would say the XCW, definitely you feel that you got more suspension travel. Because you have a lot more suspension travel, especially with the lower cross trainer. But I kind of almost would rather be on the cross trainer over some of these whoops, because it's a little bit more, weirdly enough, it feels more planted. Because I don't know if it's the linkage, but it actually feels really good. So if you're a little bit shorter and you're thinking, hey, maybe I want a cross trainer because I'm short, but I don't want to sacrifice, being able to go fast. I don't think you're making a sacrifice.